A day in the life of an intimacy coach. Hi, I'm Pallavi and I am India's leading intimacy coach and one of the front runners when it came to normalizing sexual pleasure and educating people about intimacy and sexual pleasure. I have been working for 7 years and a lot of times they don't understand what is intimacy coaching. So in this video, I will talk about what is an intimacy coach, who is an intimacy coach, and what is their work and how they can help you have a satisfying, fulfilling and thriving sex life. So an intimacy coach is a person who is specialized in sexual education. Sexual education is a specialized education that helps a person understand about their body, understand about their partner's body, understand how to pleasure your body, understand the basic concepts about what is sex, how to have foreplay, what are the challenges that can come when it comes to pleasuring you or pleasuring the other partner. See, you need to understand that we are in a society that is hugely tabooed and stigmatized about sex. And then most of the people, they learn about sex from porn. And porn is everything but realistic. Porn has lot of outdated and distorted ideas about sex, and that makes people just do what they are seeing on the screen. But you need to understand that porn is entertainment. It's just like a masala movie. अब masala movie देखकर आप अपनी life में exactly वो copy करोगे, so you will not going to have the same result. Real sex is something different. Plus, now coming to the usual sex, but then human beings, we have got extra potential to reach to the maximum of any experience. So you can cook a Maggie and you can have a nice, buffet spread. You can have nice gourmet, you can have nice desserts. So everything, if you see in terms of all the skills, yes, you can be an amateur, you can just try something, but then you can really go and become an expert in that skill. And this is true for all physical skills. चाहे वो cooking हो, चाहे वो pottery हो, चाहे वो painting हो, चाहे वो singing हो. बहुत सारे लोग bathroom singers होते हैं, but then there is someone like Lata Mangeshkar. So you can see how in the same skill, people through their practice, knowledge and passion, they can have such a beautiful experience. Similarly, sex is a physical skill. So ऐसे बहुत सारे skills हैं जो हमें पता है as an intimacy coach, which unfortunately because of lack sex education, lot of couples and individuals, they don't know. और हमारा काम क्या होता है कि we help couples have a great sex life by teaching them the basics as well as advanced skills in lovemaking. We also help singles have a fulfilling intimate life by teaching them different techniques of masturbation, self-pleasure, feeling sensual pleasure, feeling orgasm. There are so many umpteen ways. So let me give you an example of one intimacy skill that I often use in my intimacy coaching practice. It is called body mapping practice. So if you are with a partner, imagine that your partner's body is like a map. Your partner's body is like an erotic map. And then how you are exploring that map, how you are approaching that map is so crucial in foreplay. It is such an important foreplay skill. And I'll give you the analogy of the traffic light. So for example, in a traffic light, there are 3 signals, which is the green, orange and red. Now green means good to go, orange means maybe, and red means stop. So similarly, if you have the partner's erotic body as a body map, you have the sketch of their body, and then you have these 3 signals, the color indicators of green means yes, it's so pleasurable, I would love to go for it, I'm full on ready. That's the green one. The orange one is like maybe, I am okay to explore but I am not sure, and red means I am not ready. This is an area I would not like to be pleasured. And you will be surprised to know, we think that even when we are with our partner, yes, they will be fully ready, but it's not always the case. There can be some times when your partner is ready with certain body parts. So for example, your partner, maybe the lips are the green zone that yes, I would love to be kissed, but maybe the vagina is the red zone that I would not like something to be done there. Or maybe the belly, a lot of women, they have a lot of shame around bellies, or they have a lot of trauma around belly. So for the belly could be the maybe zone, that is the orange zone. So when you are foreplaying your partner, you need to help them navigate that. So for example, first thing you need to do is you don't need to approach the red zone. I need to approach the orange zone and try to convert the red zone into the orange zone. Yes, so converting the red zone into the orange zone and then after the green zone. So having this compartmentalization of a body and understanding different parts of the body and what are the zones. So talk to your partner about this. So you could just see that how this is one important foreplay skill, body mapping practice that I use in my intimacy coaching profession. So this is where there are tons of these skills, tons of insights that I give to my clients, and that helps a lot of couples, overcome their sexless marriage, help men overcome their performance anxiety. I help men, women, singles have a great intimate life as a single, yes, using sex toys, touching your body, self-pleasure, and so on. So this is about what I do in the intimacy coaching profession. Now, there is another myth I would like to bust as an intimacy coach is people think that sex life is the same. Their sex life is a one standard template that everyone should follow, which is foreplay, intercourse, and orgasm. But I'm going to give you 3 client stories that I have handled in one single day, and you will see how these 3 client stories, the struggle with their sex life is so different and unique. And that makes a case for a personalized intimacy coach because your sex life is unique. So my first client, she is a 52-year-old woman. She was in a 23-year-old sexless marriage. The husband has no interest in sex, and then he was not even ready to see a doctor or a professional, and she stayed in that marriage for the sake of her kids. And she desired that intimacy, she desired that closeness, that physical closeness with her husband. Now one fine day, what happened, she went to a massage. She was just getting a massage by a female masseur, and while getting massaged, as the female masseur was touching her body, she broke down. She broke down into tears, and she felt to herself that there is no one to even touch me. And now she has finally divorced her husband, and then she has this fear of getting intimate with any other man because for a long time she has deprived herself of sex. So she is really having those anxieties. So I am helping her in overcoming her anxieties around sex. The second client of mine, a married couple, great couple, amazing emotional bonding. The husband is so good to the woman. They are a great partner. But the problem is the marriage has become too good. So while the husband is taking a lot of care for her female partner, she's craving for that masculinity, she's craving for that manliness, she's craving for that evil grey streak. So a lot of us don't understand that sexuality is not just good, sexuality is also grey. You have heard about the film 50 Shades of Grey. So we do have a grey side, but a lot of people, they try to make sex too comfortable, too familiar, too predictable, too safe, and then they crave for the thrill and novelty and the kick. So this woman, she started losing her libido towards her husband because the husband is too good. Now, I'm not saying this sarcastically. I'm telling how you need to add different elements in your sex life. Your sex life cannot be just too good. Your sex life has to have a little kick, little thrill, little anticipation, little unpredictability. So sex life has multiple colors, just like the colors of the palette in a painter's palette. If you see a painter's palette, there are so many different colors. And by mixing different colors, you can create new combinations, new colors. Similarly, your erotic life has many colors. So now I'm working with this woman because she found herself attracted to a macho kind of a man, and she's now fighting that battle inside her that I want to stay committed to my marriage and I want to save my sex life. So I'm working with her. The third case is again another woman. She is having no sexual feelings towards her husband, but it is coming from the notion that sex is dirty. She grew up in a life, in a culture where it was said that sex is dirty, sex is sinful, genitals are dirty. She has never even given a proper look to her genitals. And you'll be amazed to know that she is a biology student, but she treats her genitals, she treats her vagina as it's an organ. But let me tell you, vagina has feelings. Vagina is a living, breathing organ, and I'm working with her to build that emotional connection, to build that relationship with her vagina, and not just see it as a body organ. So you see all these three different cases, so different and so unique, and the problems are so unique. So I will say, yes, you need to prioritize your intimate life, because tell me about what is life without love? In your life, relationship, intimacy plays a big role. It's a big part. The way you were told by society to prioritize your professional life, I'm also telling you that the time has come that you need to prioritize your intimate life, and you need to give it the seriousness it deserves. Don't learn about intimacy from porn, movie, magazines, friends. That is just going to be a junk knowledge. When you come to an intimacy coach like me, you are given tailored, specific, and personalized education, which is backed by science, which is backed by evidence, and which is backed by so much of research and so much of hard work that we put into. Yes, you deserve to have a great sex life, and we are there to help you achieve that.